Welcome back to She's Always On About Food, the podcast where flavor isn't just a taste, it's a full-blown obsession. I'm your host, and today we are diving nose first into the mysterious, magical, and slightly messy world of spices. They've launched empires, ignited wars, preserved history, and still somehow managed to sit forgotten in the back of your cupboard. Let's fix that, shall we?
Isn't it always about food with you?
She's always on about food.
What exactly is a spice? Technically, it's any dried part of a plant, root, bark, seed, or fruit used primarily for flavor, color, or preservation. But in practice, spices are chemistry in powdered form. They contain volatile oils, terpenes, phenols, and esters, all those tongue-tingling compounds that create aroma and taste. Take capsaicin, the spicy compound in chilies. It doesn't just make your mouth burn, it tricks your brain into thinking you're in danger. Cue the endorphins, spice is literally addictive. Or curcumin, turmeric, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and fat-soluble, which is why your grandmother always cooked it in ghee. Spices aren't just seasoning, they're edible science, preserved tradition, and functional medicine all in one. Centuries ago, spices were worth more than gold. Literally. Black pepper was called black gold and was once used to pay taxes and ransoms in ancient Rome. Nutmeg was so valuable that the Dutch traded Manhattan Island to the British in exchange for a tiny Indonesian island that grew it. Spices traveled from India, Sri Lanka, and the Indonesian archipelago through Arab traders to Europe via the Silk Route until the European powers decided to colonize the source instead. That pursuit shaped global history and cuisine. The Portuguese brought chili to India, the British brought tea and cardamom back home, but make no mistake, spice wasn't just trade, it was conquest. Our curries and stews carry echoes of empire. Let's go on a whirlwind spice tour. Buckle in, we're crossing borders with every sniff and stir. India, the undisputed queen of spice, doesn't just use spices, it lives them. From mustard seed to hing, from garam masala to Bengali panch phoron, each spice blend is hyperlocal and deeply intentional. Tempering spices in oil is more than just a technique, it's a ritual. The Middle East brings blends like zatar, baharat, and ras el hanout, warm, floral, complex. They're used to perfume everything from meals to breads, layered with centuries of memory. China and Southeast Asia balance heat with harmony. Think Chinese five spice and Thai curry pastes, sweet, sour, bitter, salty, umami, all playing together in a fiery symphony. Latin America shines with earthy power like annatto, adobo, and the complex slow-cooked masterpiece that is mole. And even Europe leaves its mark with subtle spice work, quatre épices in France, cloves in festive cakes, fennel seeds in Italian sausage. Spice is a memory, it's medicine, it's migration on a plate. Now, let's bring the magic into our own kitchens with a bit of science, but without the colonialism. Whole is gold. Toast cumin or coriander in a dry pan and your kitchen will literally smell like a temple. That's the Maillard reaction. Browning equals flavor. Grind on demand. Mortar and pestle, gorgeous. Fresh ground black pepper, transcendent. Those volatile oils fade fast upon once ground, so keep it fresh. Solubility is everything. So fat-soluble spices like paprika and turmeric need oil. Water-soluble ones such as saffron and star anise, they bloom best in broths. Cinnamon, it needs time and liquid to infuse. Layer your spices. Start with whole spices in hot fat. Add ground spices midway and finish with a sprinkle for brightness. It's not just seasoning, remember, it's a choreography. And hey, please, toss out that crusty 3-year-old curry powder in your shelf. Buy whole, grind small and toast big. Add an experiment. Make your own blends. Add a pinch of cocoa to your chili powder. Try dried rose petals in your garam masala. This is your edible canvas. Spices are proof that small things can carry the biggest stories of history, migration, science, and soul. So the next time you open that spice jar, don't just season, summon. That's all for today's episode of She's Always On About Food. Don't forget to follow, rate, and share if you're loving the deep dives. Until next time, stay bold, stay spiced, and stay curious.